जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनतीरवनचारी यशोदा यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनतीरवनचारी यशोदा जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनतीरवनचारी यशोदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe Jaya Radha Govind Radha Govind Radhe Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Krishna Jaya Krishna Jaya Shri Krishna Jaya Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jagannatha Swami Nayana Tatavami Nayana Tatavami Bhava Tume Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Gaurahari Jaya Sachi-Nandana, Jaya Sachi-Nandana, Jaya Sachi-Nandana, Gaurahari. Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Patita Pavana, Gaurahari. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev. Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol. Shri Shri Radha Gopi Vallabh ki Jai, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maiya ki Jai, Shri Gaur Nitai ki Jai, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai, all assembled devotees ki Jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita Grandha ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Om Ajnantimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuro Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadadi Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam एतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पावनेभ्यो जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। प्लीज रिपीट आफ्टर मी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपः कुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रये। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हुकुम करोति वाचालं पंगुलंघयति गिरिमित्कृपः तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षः सः भ्याभ्यन्तरं श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु। Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji's, Mataji's, thank you for coming to the Bhagavad Gita class. It's been a lot of gaps in the last 2 months or so for multiple reasons. One time for my health, we had to go somewhere. Second time some vacation happened. Third time now yatra happened. By Krishna's grace, I don't think there are any more things pending on my plate now. So we should be regular now onwards, every Saturday. Definitely we'll try to prioritize and do these classes. Bhagavad Gita is a book that teaches the purpose of life, but it also teaches us how to achieve that purpose of life through determination. We often want to achieve a lot of things in life, but what we lack is determination. And determination comes through association. When we are in right association, we get the determination. Whoever are coming regularly to this class are definitely in good determination. Whoever are not coming regularly for any class, whatever they want to achieve, the determination is definitely going down. Of this, there is no doubt. We should be very, very clear on what gives us determination. Association gives us determination. Association of Krishna gave determination to Arjuna in Mahabharata, right? If Krishna would not have been there, then Arjuna would have lost his decision-making ability. In the same way, when we regularly come on time, enthusiastically come forward and show our determination to God, then Krishna will also be merciful to reveal himself to us. Ye thamam prapadyante tam sataiva bhajamya. Determination is the most important resource or important energy aspect of anything we want to achieve. And I congratulate everybody here who is determined, who is coming here regularly, right? If not here, anywhere else where they want to achieve their goal. That is most important, right? We want to achieve our goal, we have to go somewhere to achieve that goal. The goal has to be clear. Goal is Krishna Prem, love towards God, faith on God is the goal. But to achieve that, we need determination. And through determination, we can follow the path. There are 3 things in knowledge in Vedas. One is called knowledge of relationships, knowledge of process, knowledge of goal. What are the 3 things? Knowledge of relationships. Second is knowledge of process. Third is knowledge of goal. Sambandha Gyan, Abhideya Gyan, Sambandha Gyan, Abhideya Gyan and Prayojana Gyan. These are the 3. Sambandha Gyan means relationships, Abhideya Gyan, process, and Prayojana Gyan, matlab goal, knowledge of the goal, final achievement, what we want to achieve. These 3 things are very important in our spiritual life. And actually all the Vedas deal with these 3 things only. Every verse that we read in Vedas gives us an understanding of, is the verse related to Sambandha Gyan, Abhideya Gyan or Prayojana Gyan. Right? While we read these verses, I can ask a question. What do you think this verse is looking like? Sambandha Gyan, Abhideya Gyan or Prayojana Gyan? Right? So these 3 things in knowledge help us become more determined also. Through knowledge also we get determination. So, and in Vrindavan, there are 3 deities representing these 3 Gyan. Radha Madan Mohan represents Sambandha Gyan. Radha Govinda Dev represents Abhideya Gyan. And Radha Gopinath represents Prayojana Gyan. Right? So there are acharyas behind this Gyan also. Right? Radha Madan Mohan was worshipped by Sanatana Goswami. So he is the one who gives us Sambandha Gyan to Radha Madan Mohan. And Radha Govinda Dev was worshipped by Rupa Goswami. Through him we get, Abhideya Jnana. Radha Gopinath was also worshipped by Goswami. I'm just getting confused on that, but so through Radha Gopinath we get the Parayojana Jnana. Yeah. So even in spiritual life, we have to understand the relationship, the process, and the goal. Let's work reverse way. What is the goal? To achieve the Krishna Prema. We should be very clear. Why are we coming here? Right? We are going to develop, we are harping to develop, we are craving to develop love towards God. Love which will give us, that comes with a lot of faith. Why love of God is so important? When love of God is there, we will completely become fearless. We are fearful and uncertain in this life because we don't love God. We don't love God because we don't have faith in God. You understand it? Why there is so much anxiety? Oh, I'm becoming old. Oh, I have some disease. Oh, I have this. Oh, I have that. Why? Because we don't feel that there is somebody who can control it. If we know that it is Krishna who is in control and Krishna exists, is truth, then where is the question of, being fearful, being uncertain? Will not be, right? He is there now. He's pakka there. Just like for a child, his parent is there. But child knows, yesterday I was driving and I saw one lady, she was sitting behind the bike and she was holding a child like this and a child like this. She was sitting, like the Mataji is sitting one side. And she was holding two small children. Maybe they're twins, I don't know. But both of them were like 9 months, 10 months old. Or maybe 1 year old. One child like this, one child like this. And this child, she was only holding the head portion like this. Remaining 2 legs are hanging. And this child, she was holding again the head portion this way, and this side the 2 legs are hanging. And both the children are peacefully sleeping. Yeah? I was driving and looking, like, I was getting tensed. See, little jerk and, lose the, grip. Child is gone. Maybe die also. Because they were going at 50 or 60 speed. Right? Or a sudden break. And now, mother might be tensed. I'm not saying she may not be tensed. She must be holding children properly. Mother holds, her grip is very strong. Because there is love behind it. But what about the child? Child doesn't even know anything. एकदम सो रहा है आराम से. Yeah. Why? If the child starts thinking, maybe speed breaker will come, will my mother hold me? Maybe there will be a sudden break, will my mother hold me? Maybe she is feeling sleepy, will my mother hold me? Will the child be peaceful? No. The child will be so much tense, right? But the child is so peacefully sleeping. Why? Because the child knows my mother is holding me. Right? We should know Krishna is holding us. We all should know Krishna is holding us. Then we'll become peaceful in life. Otherwise, peace will not come. You spend lakhs of rupees on a nice house, clear your home loan, get a great job. Peace will not come. It will not come. You become fit, like Usain Bolt, run like 10 kilometers every day. Peace will not come. You become the most healthiest person. Peace will not come. Peace will only come when you know that Krishna is in control. Krishna is in control. And you are not in control of anything. Na aham, na mama. When you apply this principle in your consciousness, then peace will come. Arjuna was very much, angry and very much revengeful and very much determined also in a way to go and kill the Kauravas. But as soon as he saw them in front of him, he could not do what he wanted, because compassion within him came back. Oh my God, I can't kill my own people. I can't kill my relatives. For what? For this kingdom, this stupid tract of land. I don't need this planet. I don't need them. I'll not do the work. I'll not do it. Oh, maybe I'll kill them. Maybe they will kill us. Maybe this will happen. Maybe that will happen. Many reasons. But after hearing Bhagavad Gita, he understood, Aham na mama. Krishna is in control of everything and nothing belongs to me. I just have to do my duty as he is asking me. And then he became very peaceful. Right? We offer flowers to Krishna. Arjuna was offering arrows to Krishna. There is no difference. He was doing puja. He was doing arati, standing on the rath. You might say he was fighting on the rath. He was not fighting. He was performing arati. Right? Because he was in love with Krishna. And Krishna told, Savyasachi, don't worry. Just become a nimitta matra. I've already killed all these people. They are already dead. What are you thinking about? You just do your duty. I am using you like a yantra. I am just giving you the responsibility of executing it. I can do it, but I want you to be glorified. I want you to be an example for the next generations that everybody has to perform their duty. Belief in God doesn't mean that everything God will do. God will motivate us to do and we have to do. Right? So, he did it. But most important thing is he had faith in God. So, Prayojana Gyan means faith in God, increasing our faith in God and achieving Krishna Prema. In order to achieve that Prayojana Gyana, that is the goal, right? And what is the Murti for that? Radha Gopinath, right? Is Prayojana Gyana. Now you need a process for that. How do you achieve that Krishna Prema? Process. That's called Abhideya Gyana, Abhideya, right? And the deity for that is Radha Govindadev. And Radha Govindadev teaches us that how to achieve that bhakti, right? What is the process? A, B, C, D. Right? A for association, B for Bhagavad Gita or books, spiritual books, C for chanting the names, and D for diet of prashadam, to control our senses. When we have prashadam, nice prashadam, automatically our senses will come into control. And without controlling the senses, which includes the mind, we cannot achieve anything. Last week we discussed how to control the mind. Right? 5 things, how to control the mind. Does anyone remember? Tapa? Huh? Tapa? Sattva? Mantra? Jnana? Seva. When we do these 5 things, thank you. When we do these 5 things, we'll control our mind. And controlling our senses. Very important. A, B, C, D. We should be in good association. We should be in good association. Prabhuji and Mataji, if we are in bad association, we become bad. If we are in good association, we become good. Don't think I am good, I am bad. Stop telling I am good, I am bad. Stop telling anyone else also he is good, he is bad. There is no meaning in that sentence. You have to tell, I am in good association, I am in bad association. Automatically what you are, you will know. There is a great saying, if you want to know what a person is, just see his 5 friends. You will know what that person is. You don't have to do a research. Oh, he's like that. Whom you associate with is what you become. As if you go around with drunkards, you will become a drunkard. If you go around with Naxalites, you will become a Naxalite. Right? If you go around with abusers, you will become an abuser. If you go around with devotees, you will become a devotee. As simple as that. Association. Books, we have to read. Hearing is good. You're all hearing. Once in a week, you're coming here. But reading is very important. Because reading, we read, we contemplate. Reading actually increases our ability to grasp and increase our confidence. A lot of things. Reading cannot be substituted by hearing. We have to read. Every day. Keep a time frame that I have to read, or a goal that I have to read these many pages. Self-reading. Right? And reading from the right source. Don't read from any person who is writing something about spirituality. I don't want to know from anybody else, I want to know from Krishna only. Bhagavad Gita as it is. I don't want Bhagavad Gita, his version, that version, this version. No. As it is. Right? Or Bhagavatam. Translated by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Many books are there. Read from the right source. Because if you read from the wrong source, then it's like Drinking milk that is spit by a snake. Milk is good, but spit by a snake, what will happen? You get poison. Even though milk is looking white, it is poisonous. Even though Bhagavad Gita is looking nice, it is poisonous. Because the message is diluted, compromised. C for chanting. There is no substitute. We have to chant. Because that is the process of this Kali Yuga. वो प्रभु मेरे को इफेक्ट नहीं लग रहा है, अभी नहीं आएगा ना. It will take time. How many lifetimes have you stayed away from Krishna? How many bodies you have taken and how many different things you have followed, and finally in this life you have come to Krishna. So time lagega. It will take time for you to start liking the right thing also. Like when you do dieting, how many like your diet food? See? We all like dieting, but do you like diet food? Given a chance, I'll eat Mysore bhaji. Right? Given a chance, I'll eat all bhajis and pizzas and burgers and whatever. That's what I like. Right? But we do dieting because there is no other way. And diet food is not going to have anything that will be tasty. Or we try to make it tasty. We have to make it tasty, otherwise we will not eat. Yeah? So, this just like that. Even chanting is like that. Chanting of God's names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. नहीं होता है प्रभु जी. करो, धीरे धीरे स्वाद आएगा. Slowly you will get the taste. Krishna will see who is determined to chant my names. And these names are not ordinary names written by somebody, created by somebody. Nam akari bahuda nija sarva shakti tatratipa niyamita smarena kala. Nam akari bahuda nija sarva shakti. Krishna is telling that I have invested everything about me in those names. The moment you say Krishna, you will feel Krishna's presence over a period of time. Right? Rama. When you are in pain, you say Amma. Naturally it comes out. Ma. Ma. Automatically it comes out. Because the moment you say that, the pain subsides. Even animals say that. Gaumata also says Ma. Right? So that's a natural sound of the heart. So chanting is very important. In diet, we have to be very, very clear on what we are eating. What we eat is what we become. It's a famous English saying also. What we eat is what we become. Huh? Yes, very simple as that. You eat from a hotel, the consciousness of a person who is cooking the food will come into you. You eat in your house when your mother is cooking, the love in her hands and her heart will come into you. You eat something that is offered to Krishna, whatever that is offered to Krishna will come into you. You might say, Prabhu, I'm staying in a hostel, what? Okay. So what? At least one part of your meal, offer it to Krishna and have some fruit. Right? Okay. That is also good for our health. Eat one meal as fruits or juice. Or you can request the hostel warden that, if you all become a group, can you make something for me? Something for us, separate, without certain ingredients. We'll offer it to Krishna. It takes 5 minutes to offer it to Krishna. Patram pushpam phalam soyam. Just give it with love. Yome bhakta pranashyati. Keep a tulsi leaf, keep it in front of Krishna. Pray to Krishna. Krishna, I am so unfortunate. I am not able to follow the standards, but this is the best I can do. Please accept it. Please accept. This is the best I can do. Please accept it. And when he sees that love, he will accept it and it becomes prasad. Yena kena prakarena, in whatever situation we are, whichever way it is possible, we have to do what is right. So we give up everything, chalega na Prabhuji nahi hota hai. Then he also will think, we are not determined. Determination comes through association. Right? So this is, ABCD is what? Abhideya Gyan. Sambandha Gyan, relationship, that's very, very important. Starts there. What is that relationship? What is the relationship between 5 things? Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, Karma. 5 things. If somebody asks, what did you learn from Bhagavad Gita? The relationship between these 5 things. Who is Ishvara? Who is God? Who is Jiva? Me. Who is Prakriti? This material nature. Who is Kala? What is time and energy of God? And what is Karma? Action and reaction. These 5 knowledge, you'll become an expert in Bhagavad Gita. And then you'll develop a relationship with the God. That's called Sambandha Jnana. Understood? I gave a little technical class before I started the Bhagavad Gita class today. So remember that. What are the 3 kinds of knowledge? First one is what? Sambandha Jnana. Second is Abhideya Jnana. Third is Prayojana Jnana. Yeah. What is the DT for Sambandha Jnana? Radha Madana Mohan. Right. What is the DT for Abhideya Jnana? Radha Govinda Dev. What is the DT for Prayojana Jnana? Radha Gopinath. Okay? So, and all the verses in any Vedas, they deal with one of these Jnana. Let me read the last verse and you tell me what Jnana is it giving. Okay? Primarily giving. Sometimes some verses have both also. 2 Jnana also. Okay, so text number 50 I'm reading. Chapter 2, text number 50. I think that's where we stopped last week, but I'll just read it again. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ubhe sukrita dushkrite tasmad yogaya yujyasva yoga karmashu kaushalam. Repeat after me. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. A man engaged in devotional service rids himself of both good and bad reactions in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work. What Jnana is this? Abhideya Jnana. Right? Process is telling. So it's telling, therefore, strive for yoga, which is art. So do this particular process. Krishna is telling. So every verse that you read, you can immediately know Krishna is speaking the Sambandha Jnana, or is speaking the Abhideya Jnana, or is speaking the Prayojana Jnana. I'll tell one verse. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam rajama aham tvam swarapapebhi mokshashyami masucha. Abandon all varieties of religion. Just surrender unto me. I will relieve you from all the sins. Don't worry, Arjuna. What Jnana is this? Huh? Is Prayojana also? Abhideya also. Right? Abhideya, abandon all process of dharma that you are following. Right? And what are you going to achieve? Me. You are going to achieve me. Aham sarvasva prabho matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. I am the controller of all the material and spiritual worlds, and the one who surrenders unto me worships me. What kind of Jnana is this? Sambandha also. He is talking who he is. I am God. Everything comes from me. Material nature, spiritual world, material world, everything comes. Sambandha also. Right? And he is also telling the process. The one who understands this surrenders unto me. So surrender to me. Right? So you have to understand every verse. You try to think, what is Krishna trying to tell me in this verse? Don't treat it like a technical chapter that, oh, I understood as Sambandha. But you get rasa out of it. You get nice happiness out of it. Oh, Krishna is trying to tell his relationship with me. Krishna is telling me the goal. Is there a goal in this verse? Is there a process in this verse? Is there a relationship in this verse? When you start thinking like that, you start appreciating every verse of Veda. Every prayer also. Every prayer that you sing. It has one of these 3 knowledge, or some of these 3 knowledge, or all of this knowledge. Okay? You think it will be useful? Okay. So here, Lord Krishna is telling, man engaged in devotional service rids himself of both good and bad reactions even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work. Purport. Since time immemorial, each living entity has accumulated the various reactions of his good and bad work. As such, he is continuously ignorant of his real constitutional position. One's ignorance can be removed by the instruction of the Bhagavad Gita, which teaches one to surrender unto Lord Shri Krishna in all respects and become liberated from the chained victimization of action and reaction, birth after birth. Arjuna is therefore advised to act in Krishna consciousness, the purifying process of resultant action. Prabhupada's mercy is writing beautiful sentence. I never thought I read it. Maybe I'm reading it first time properly. Become liberated from the chained victimization of action and reaction, birth after birth. Wow, what a sentence. Right? Become liberated from the chained victimization. Huh? Chained victimization of action and reaction. अच्छा करता हूँ अच्छा मिलेगा, बुरा करता हूँ बुरा मिलेगा, अच्छा करता हूँ अच्छा मिलेगा, बुरा करता हूँ बुरा मिलेगा, अच्छा बुरा अच्छा बुरा अच्छा बुरा अच्छा बुरा अच्छा बुरा अच्छा बुरा. And you keep taking birth to birth. Right? There is nothing acha if there is no God in it. That is bhakti. You should understand this fundamental principle very clearly, Prabhupada and Mataji. I am doing good to somebody. If there is no God in it, you are only creating karma. Oh, very heavy, no? My definition of acha bacha, bura bacha was different, right? Right? There is nothing acha if there is no God in it. Make it very clear. The whole world is trying to do acha cheez. Right? But that acha has some ulterior motive inside it. It looks acha only. But ultimately there is some agenda of that person who's doing it. Like right now Donald Trump is doing acha or bura? Huh? I'm settling this war, I'm settling that war, I'm settling this war. Noble place. Noble place. क्या कर रहा है? अच्छा कर रहा है, बुरा कर रहा है? He is creating karma for himself. That's all he's doing. He's creating karma for himself. He has to pay reaction for that. Right? Wherever there is God, wherever there is Krishna, there is victory and there is auspiciousness. Wherever there is no God, बोलने का अच्छा है कुछ नहीं. Oh, I have distributed free shirts to all my staff. अच्छा है बुरा है? अच्छा है. अच्छा है. But you will come back to take your shirt next life. समझ रहे हैं? It's as simple as that. This world, you should understand why is it created. Without understanding the world, you are doing something, what is the use? This material world is created to correct our consciousness, not for us to become acha bacha. We are here to become a devotee. Understand God, get out of here. That's all it is. This reality, only a person who understood Bhagavad Gita from the right source will tell you. नहीं तो कोई नहीं बोलेगा. Whole world is looting in the name of spirituality. Provision of this. In the name of spirituality, whole world is looting us. You go to so many gurus, they'll tell, oh, clean the river, oh, save the soil, oh, do this particular thing, oh, do that particular thing, you'll feel, this is very good thing. They are good, but they'll bring you back. That they will not tell, which Krishna is telling. Because indirectly you're trying to enjoy this world. This world is not for your enjoyment. This world is for the enjoyment of God. We are only here to serve God. We are only here to serve God. We want to get out of this world. We don't want to beautify this world. When you're in jail, do you build a villa in the jail? You'll join elections, become a leader in the jail? Huh? What is the goal in the jail? Revive your consciousness, get out. We are in a jail right now. In this jail, do good, but keep God in it. Otherwise it creates karma. In every act there should be God in it. You call me for something, where is God in it? Or you have to introduce God in it. I have to talk in the office, some speech I have to give. I will speak something which is useful for employees, but I will also add God in it. Oh, Prabhuji, we are secular, no? No, I am not secular. It's not secular. Sick people talk about secularism. God consciousness is the highest. There has to be God in it. Then we will not create karma. Baba, whom are you trying to impress? You all want to take birth again? Huh? How many want to take birth again? Once Prabhupada, Hare Krishna. Once Prabhupada gave this, kind of talk. somewhere in Australia, I think. And he said, don't take birth again, you'll take birth like an animal, get animalistic body. So one fellow got up, one young person, Gen Z, na? I mean, now it is Gen Z, I don't know what they call now. One Gen Z fellow got up. I have no problem taking birth as a pig. Swamiji, I have no problem taking birth as a pig. Prabhupada looked at him. You have my blessings, he told. You want to take birth like a pig, you take birth. Just for the heck of, creating or gaining attention. People do say things. Don't fall for those things. Who wants to take birth? In this birth, you have a father and a mother. Next birth, is there a guarantee? In this birth, you are wearing clothes. Next birth, is there a guarantee? In this birth, you have opportunity to go around and eat something, whatever you want. Next birth, is there a guarantee? In this birth, so far you don't have a disease. In next birth, is there a guarantee? Children take birth with the disease. In this birth, both your eyes are functioning. Next birth, is there a guarantee? I'm not scaring you, but next birth can be anything. Why do you want to take chance? And by the way, what did you achieve, in last birth? What did you achieve? You achieved another birth. That's all you achieved. Agony. Should be, Prabhu, you should be clear. Every week somebody should tell you, na? Why spiritual classes are very important? Because this message is given only in Bhagavad Gita class. Nobody else will speak this subject. If I go and speak this at the main gate, they'll put me in hospital, called mental hospital. If you discuss this outside also, they'll put in mental hospital. They think, ये तो पागल है ये लोग, पता नहीं क्या-क्या बात करते रहते हैं. But this is the message of Bhagavad Gita. This is the message of Bhagavad Gita. It's not my message. Prabhuji, spirituality means it has to deal with spirit, little with the body. Understood? Spirituality means connection of the spirit with the super spirit, soul with the super soul, Atma with Paramatma. And here we are sitting in this Bhagavad Gita class to connect Atma with Paramatma. You understand it? We are not here trying to find a peaceful and happy way to live in this world. I am sorry. If you think this class is going to make you get married or make you, get an increment or kind of clear some legal dispute, I am sorry. It will create more problems for you. Prabhuji, attending your class will create more problems? Yes. Why? Can anyone tell me why? When you study, you have to write an exam, no? Exam only comes for the people who study, no? We are all studying, no? So expect more exams. More tests will come. Prabhuji, pehle kyun nahi bola? I was nicely, peacefully in Golidoti, I was eating Mysore bhaji. Why did you call me? Put me in this stuff. Now you are telling more problems will come. Well, you want to come out of this problematic world permanently. So we have to take a big leap. And that big leap is spirituality. Don't fall for anything else in this world which looks beautiful, but which is going to bind you in this world. Yajñartha karmano nyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha tadartha karma kaunteye mukta sangha samachara. Krishna is telling you, if there is no Vishnu in it, you get binded here. As simple as that. In any act where there is no God, that is only going to create us more karma. And karma will keep us in this world. Any questions on this? It's a very heavy concept. Yes, you had a question.
Well, like this, if you say that if you connect Krishna, if you do anything, it becomes a karma. So then there is no good, there is no bad. Like this, anybody can connect. I'll do this because then I'll get this, and then after that I'll do this, then my desire will be over, so I can go back to Krishna. So like we'll connect, but then it's for their own enjoyment.
If we do it for our own enjoyment, then we have to pay for it. And to pay, we have to come back. Anything. You want to eat ice cream, you have to pay for it, right? So you have to pay for it. In this world, nothing comes free. Can everybody take a nice breath, long breath? Now put 500 rupees in that only. Huh? Prabhuji, why? You took a breath, no? कहाँ से free है क्या? Is it free? You think it is free? Nothing is free. You have to pay to Varuna Devata, Vayu Devata, Agni Devata, Mukkoti Devatas. There are so many dues. You have to pay to your Pitra Devatas. You have to pay. Otherwise, the payment is pending. How will you help us? Anna, Prabhuji, this is not fair, Prabhuji. Not, no. Everything is fair. Everything is fair. You are using the facility, right? Now, today morning, you saw the sun. How many are paying bill for the sun? You're not paying. We are supposed to pay. You have to do Surya Namaskar. Not only the yogic Surya Namaskar, but consciously Surya Namaskar. Thank you, Surya Dev, for giving me this sunlight, because of which I am able to see, because of which I am able to breathe. Right? We are not thinking any of this, right? But our entire Vedic process is filled with a lot of rituals. Why? There are so many yajnas, so many homas, so we can get relieved from our debts. We are creating debts. By taking birth in a family, you have created a debt that they have given you a body. You have to pay that price by worshipping your ancestors, Pitru Devatas, by supplying them food on a timely basis. So the whole life is to relieve debts. I have done good, I have to do good. I have done bad in past lives, so I have to come out of it. There's so many yajnas, so much hodgepodge. There is no end to it. What is Prabhupada saying? The chained victimization of action and reaction. That's what it means. It's chained. You cannot come out of it. Prabhuji Mataji, you try your best. You go to Char Dham, you go to Aat Dham, you go to Bara Dham. 100 Dham. You will come back. Until you surrender to Krishna, until you understand the purpose of life, until you develop devotion in your heart, you will have to come back. Yes, Mataji.
There will be like two kinds of people. Like one people like the sannyasi who will still be in Bhakti Dharma, and for them the God is the ultimate stuff, and then whatever they do is like meditate on God. So basically they love spending time imagining God as a. There will be other kind of people like I would say like the family persons and all, who understand maybe Dharma or maybe learning how to learn Dharma, and then they understand that there are responsibilities for like different dharmas, like for example as a wife. So like as a person, I might have lot of like different dharmas. Like as a wife, I might have some responsibilities. As a mother, I might have some responsibilities. As a human being to the society, because that's even the mother nature. For that also, I have some duties. So I might be doing good without really expecting anything out of it. And then there is some time where I spend only like just like chanting, and where I get immersed into the love of God and all, right. But while I do the other stuff, God is there in my mind. But I do not do that like expecting any fruit, but it might not be towards the love. Like for example, okay, I'm going on a way and I see like Modi ji, he's running this like maybe Clean Bharat or whatever is there. If you look at how we directly link it to God, right? But he is not expecting any result out of it, right? Or maybe like what I'm telling, keeping the society clean and all. I might not be thinking that I'm doing it to enjoy the society. Yeah, but if the society is clean, I would enjoy. But while I do it, I don't think that I'm doing it to enjoy the society. How will that create a karma when I'm not expecting, but I still feel that these are my duties that I should perform?
So, Hare Krishna. So, Mataji, there is Sakama Karma, Nishkama Karma. As we go forward in Bhagavad Gita, you can off the mic. Yeah. So, as we go forward, there is something called Sakama Karma, Nishkama Karma. Sakama Karma means doing with expectation, some kind of result that we expect, and doing without any expectation. But in this material world, even though we say we don't expect a result, but we are very much attached to the result. We might say that, for example, Swachh Bharat. What is the result of it? Swachh Bharat. There is a result. And if Swachh Bharat is not happening, then I'm not happy. I've started this, why is it not happening? Why is it not happening? I'm doing my part, why is it not happening? There is attachment to the result. I'm not saying for your enjoyment. Your focus is on result. Everybody does things, activities, focusing on the result. But when you perform bhakti, pure devotional service, there is no focus on the result only. The process itself is satisfying you. The mere action I'm doing because it satisfies Krishna. I don't have a result in that. As long as Krishna likes it, we can say even that is a result only, right? But the result is not in your hands, Krishna's hands. Karmanyavadi karasya ma phaleshu kadachan. Ma karma heturvur. Ma karma phala heturvur. Mate sangostu karmani. You do your duty, result is in my hands. Forget about it. You are not the only cause of the result. Result can be anything. This knowledge is God's knowledge. When you are doing your work saying that it's my duty and I'm not expecting any results because God is in control, no karma. If I'm doing the work saying that I'm not expecting any result but there is no God in it, that means I'm doing it. I'm doing it. The mere fact that I'm doing it means I feel that I can do it without God. That creates karma. I'm trying to enjoy this world in another way. Another way of enjoying the world. I am doing it. I can do it. Right? Prakrite kriyamanani gune karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. Krishna says. Actually, Arjuna, all this Prakriti is being run by the three gunas. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. But a fool, ahankara vimudha atma. Mudha atma. Mudha means fool, atma. Living entity. Ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. He is thinking that I am doing it. So when we think, answering to your question, when we are doing anything, we do a lot of activities as a grahastha, as a wife, as a husband, as a child, as a parent, as a friend, as a neighbor, as an employee. A lot of activities we do, business. But in all those activities, we should develop a consciousness that actually I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it because He's allowing me to do it. I'm doing it for you, Krishna. I'm doing it for you. I'm not doing it for myself. You put me in that situation, so I'm doing it. You given me this body, put me in the situation, and you given me the scripture, according to that it is right, so I'm doing it. But Krishna, I'm doing it for you only. For your happiness. Very advanced consciousness. ऐसे एक दिन में नहीं आता है. But actually, we have to develop that consciousness. When we are completely aware that a blade of grass doesn't move without the sanction of God. There is a saying in our ancestors, Gaddi Puja Kuda Bhavantur Aage Levudu Kadaladu. Right? What is the consciousness there? Everything actually you are only doing. I am not doing it. But I will do as my duty. But Krishna, I know you are doing it. But I am doing it for your happiness. Arjuna is, I am doing this war for your happiness, Krishna. I want to forgive my grandfather, my brother, my cousin, my sister. But Krishna, you asked me to do the war, I am doing it for you. Right? When I was going to do the previous war also, I was not having any expectations of myself. I was doing it for Samaj Kalyan. But now I am doing it for you. Any good activity as a grahastha also, we should do. We should do. Giving donation, giving. For example, a beggar comes on the road. Instead of giving 10 rupees, I'll give some small prasad. Take it. I'll keep few laddus in my car. Or something that's offered to God, something I'll keep in my car. When a beggar comes, bring down the window, give it. Will it create any karma? No, I'm giving God. Prasad. He'll take the prasad. He'll take pakka next birth as human. 1. And he'll get an opportunity to come to Satsang. 2. He might get benefited spiritually. 3. That benefit I will get a little. Yes. But I'm not expecting it. I'm doing it as my process.
So I don't know if I understood it correctly, but what I mean by is like all those things that I'm doing duty, which is like prescribed by Shastra, which again I'm learning through the knowledge. And while I do it, I have to think that, okay, I'm doing it because It's something that Krishna has asked me to do because that's what it is defined as the duties and then prescribed duty for a human being. And then I'm not expecting any result and all. I'll do my best. Whatever happens, let it happen. But this is something that Krishna, like all the shastras and all, they tell me that we should be doing it. Is it something like that?
Let me make it a little more interesting to say the same thing. You are in a jail. Krishna is telling, turn off the mic. You are in a jail, and Krishna is telling how to come out of the jail. That is through Vedas. Right? And he's telling you, get up in the morning. Right? Get up early in the morning when everybody else is sleeping. Slowly open the door. Right? And go towards this side. Nobody else will be there at that side. Climb a little. One brick will be there. It's loose. Just push it. And from there sneak out of the jail. He's telling you how to do it. Right? And you just do it silently. Or even when you are going around in the jail along with everybody else, you are very clear that I want to get out of this jail. Somebody might say, tomorrow evening we'll have Antakshari in the jail. Okay. Somebody lift. Right. So, we are very focused, untouched. We are inside, but we are not inside. We are like a lotus. Lotus is inside the water, but not touched by the water. You know that? Lotus is not touched by the water. You put water on it, it will go away. But inside the water. In the same way, we have to lead a life. We should develop a consciousness to lead a life that we are untouched by this world, but yet in this world. We are between the relatives, going to office, doing our business, everything we are doing, untouched. Because we are keeping Krishna in everything. Krishna, you have put me into the situation, Krishna. What do you want me to do? You have put me into the situation. Don't overcomplicate your life. Treat this life very, very, carefully. Oh, Prabhu, oh Krishna, if I lose my job, what about my home loan? I'm without home. Oh Krishna, what is this? Help me. Krishna will tell, sell that house. No. You complicated your life. Those are your complications. Don't add Krishna into that. Krishna is telling this human birth is to get out of this cycle of birth and death. That's the most important thing. Prabhuji and Mataji, difficult, huh? Whatever I'm telling looks like theory, but it takes a lifetime, a lot of blessings to achieve this. Clarity. Why am I here? Why did I take birth? I got a wife, a husband, a children, a parents, I have to handle all of them. I have to take care of all of them. But inside my consciousness, I'm clear that, this whole thing is actually going to bind me in this world. I have to be prepared to get out. And Prabhuji and Mataji, that Krishna will give us. That also we can't achieve. Huh? That getting that consciousness to get out of this world, that also we can't achieve. Krishna only will give. Looking at our sincerity at the right point, will give it. And we are only waiting for that. With determination, we are waiting for that. Continuously, we are waiting for that. Continuously. But we are doing our part. Little by little by little. Every day, every hour, we are doing it. Consciousness, we are thinking. People will come and congratulate us. Oh, new house, bahut acha hai. Thank you very much, Krishna. Take note of it. Oh, what a beautiful child, your second child, congratulations, you have 2 children now. Thank you. Take note of it. Yeah? Because you are so clear that all this we have done many times. All this we have done many times. Okay, I'm going to ask a question to all the married people, married for more than 5 years. And you don't have to answer, because I know you will not answer. How many of you felt, after 5 years of marriage, now I know how to choose the partner? I did a mistake. Or I was not properly trained to do. Somehow but now I know. After all this torture, now I know. Many times when you have a fight, you feel, I should have seen this in my partner. Don't lift the hands, I'll not ask also. If you are getting the thought means, you will take birth again. Because now you know how to choose a partner. Krishna said, okay, acha, you know how to choose a partner? Then take another birth. Choose again. Right? But that's what we thought in the past life. Now I know how to choose a partner. So, how subtle the vicious cycle of birth and death is. How subtle it is. Our little desire, little sense of achievement, little sense of intelligence that we think we have will give us an next birth. Very determined. Determination. Krishna, na aham, na mama in this world. Nothing belongs to me and I am not in control of anything. I am not in control of anything. Then that will not create any karma. A simple example I'll give you of is one Mataji. What is her name? Come on, it went blank. Parsana Mataji. Her name is Parsana Devi. Parsana Devi Dasi. She used to live here. I told about her death sometimes. So she was a simple devotee. She was a doctor, a pediatric doctor. When she was a pediatric doctor, and she became a devotee. Her son became a devotee in US, who is also a doctor. The whole family of doctors. Husband is also a doctor. Chalapati Prabhu or Chaitanya Kesha Prabhu is the initiated name. So they both used to go to Hyderabad temple, continuously performing devotional service. Might have so many attachments, might have so many things, but constant devotion, regular to satsang, regular to seva, regular to this, regular to... She did her part. She did her part. A simple Mataji who would not even be noticed in the temple that she is somebody special. She is not anything special. Or at least for outside people, nobody knows that she is special. She just led a life like anybody else. Outside, externally. But internally, strong determination of Krishna. I want to go back to you, Krishna. Done is done. I want to go back. Simple lady. Old lady, 60s. One day she developed some stomach pain, constant vomitings, diarrhea continuously happening, doesn't know what's happening. She's a doctor herself, her husband is also a doctor. They're trying to figure out what it is. 2-3 times it happened, 4th time it happened, again vomitings are happening after 4 days also. No symptoms. And finally her husband said, we have to go to hospital. They got it checked, nothing is there, it's okay, take some tablets. Again nothing is there. 6th or 7th day got to know. She is in the last stage of cancer. Last stage of cancer. It's not like 3rd stage, 2nd stage, 5th stage. Last stage. Her entire intestines are gone. There's nothing left. So if you put food inside, it has to go inside, digest and come out of the intestines, right? Intestines are gone. So what do you put inside? Nothing. And doctor told her husband, maybe 4 days, maybe 5 days, because she's going down. What do you do? And what is her consciousness? She told, your son will come. Her son is in America and he is also responsible. He runs a hospital there, I think, something like that. Very responsible position. He has to come. He's telling, I'm been scheduled for a few operations for the next 6 days. I can't come within the 6 days. If I come, I'll do harm for some critical patients. Duty is also important. She said, you can come, you come. Her son was, her husband told her son, don't tell your mother. I have not told your mother about this, what has happened. Son got emotional on the phone, he told, Ma, I can't help you, but you don't have much time left. And Prabhuji and Mataji, she was the kind of person, her husband says, she was very, very micromanaging person. That everything has to be perfect, this has to be this has to be that. Hey, you're not doing this on time. Oh, I'm very anxious, very anxiety taking kind of person. That kind of personality she was. Everything has to be correct. Otherwise that will create a lot of anxiety in her. You can say a little bit of OCD also, little bit of, I don't know, fearful person for little things. She told her son, as soon as she told, and that call is recorded. Huh? Somehow the recorded video call, and her son told her that, Amma, you don't have much time left because we both are doctors. She told, no problem. Anyway, one day I have to go. Krishna is giving me some time to contemplate. No problem. Amma, I'll take some time to come. You take your time. Whenever you can come, you can come. No attachment towards the only son. Is it possible? No attachment towards the husband. Husband is crying. Why are you crying? It will be fine. I have to go one day. I'm going to go now. How did all that come? Minutes before, hours before, day before. That was not externally seen. How did all that come? He gave it. When the right time comes, he'll give it. Don't try to artificially imitate it. Huh? Oh, I'm not attached. But beg for it. Krishna, I'm attached. Please, please, please pull me out of that attachment. Beg, 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 beg. Whole life of begging. And the final result will come at the end. Agree? On the road, they beg, na? Sir, 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 sir. Finally, when they get last minute, somebody will give. But you have to continue to beg. If you stop begging and go, you will not get. So spiritual life is beg. This whole training is for begging only. Become the best beggar. Bhagavad Gita lesson is what? Become the best beggar. Best beggar means what? He knows how to get. Kuch bhi karo. There is one lady at the signal, huh? This Gachibowli signal. What a great actor. I mean, like the Oscar goes to. I see her with big pens, plastic pens, and she goes around. Just when the vehicle comes, she starts limping. Just when the vehicle comes, she starts doing all kinds of tantrums. And I know her. You appreciate it. When I look at her, I think, if you use the same thing for Krishna, the same determination to beg, use it for Krishna, you go back to God. Some genuine beggars are also there. But many of them are begging because that's the easiest way to do whatever they do. So here is this Mataji, she's so determined. At the final juncture of her life, she is very clear. And then you know what she told? I want to hear Kirtan. And they joined her in hospice. Here, the Sparsh hospice. They joined her. And because Gachibowli Satsang, we all devotees are here, she actually was in the congregation of ISKCON Abbots. We knew her but not very close. But they asked us, she wants Kirtan every day. So we all scheduled ourselves. One by one devotee will go and do Kirtan. I'll do from 11 to 12, you will do from 12 to 1, he'll do from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, like that throughout the day. We asked special permission. They said Kirtan is not allowed. Because the hospice, no sound. She said, I want to hear Kirtan. Then during visiting hours, okay, non-visiting hours also. We kept a Hare Krishna mantra box and we also started doing Kirtan. We started one by one. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Anytime she can go, anytime. She stopped eating. We kept pipes. Pipes are draining out water out of her body. Right? And I went there. Multiple times we went to do Kirtan. Right? And when I was doing Kirtan, she was very happy. And she had given me a cow. Cow's name is Subhadra. She had given me. Even now I have that cow. So I went and took a printout of that cow and gave Mataji, you want to remember Subhadra while you go? It was direct talk, it was not like indirect talk anymore. He said, yes, thank you Prabhu for bringing. Can you stick that Subhadra there on the wall so I can see her? Yes. Yes Prabhu, sing a nice Kirtan. Then I sang that Vrindavana Ramya Sthana. That was her favorite Kirtan. She used to sing every day in front of details. I asked her, Mataji, what are the Kirtan you want? I want Radha Krishna Pranamora Yugala Kishore. That's also very play. I said, Mataji, I'll sing for you. Then she told, her guru is his own as Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Very difficult to find his time. He travels around the world, difficult to get his access. And many people think that, it's very difficult to get his time and, but when she's sincere in her devotion, throughout her life she was very sincere in her devotion. Maharaj called her. Some devotee made sure that the message went to Maharaj. See how Paramatma connects. Huh? You might have done so many services, you might have done crores of donation, you'll not get a call from your Guru. Unless the sincerity is there. Our Guru called her. And she told, Mataji, don't worry, you are going back to Radha and Krishna. She said, thank you, Guru Maharaj. My only regret is I am not able to chant my rounds because my consciousness is falling down, I am dozing off, I am not able to focus. And her husband told, don't worry, I am chanting your rounds. You are 16 also I am chanting, and my 16 also I am chanting. Okay? Look at the determination of a person. Simple lady, she was like anybody else doing the home chores, taking care of, food in the house and, all those things in the house. She was doing all those things only. But deep inside, what a yogi she was. She was better than a yogi sitting in Himalayas, in the snow. She was so straight. And one time when I went to do Kirtan, her relatives were there. She has, I think, 3 sisters or 4 sisters. And some of them live in America. They also came and, they were all sitting. So they were all talking to her. And I was waiting outside. My turn for Kirtan had come. My round robin turn. It had come. So I was standing outside. And she told her husband, why Kirtan is not happening? Her sisters are sitting. Her mother is sitting. Her mother is still there. And she told, why is Kirtan not happening? Her husband came out. Prabhu, you want to come and do? She's calling. Oh, I thought she's with her relatives, with her sisters. No, Prabhu, she's calling. So I went inside. She's sleeping there, and I wanted to start the Kirtan, Hare Krishna, and immediately her sister asked, Prabhu, you are from Gachibowli? You live here? I said, yeah, I live here, Mataji. And immediately her husband, Mataji's husband, he used to live in America also. Oh, where in America? I told sometime he lived in Boston. Oh, you lived in Boston also? Her sister, you know what she did? She got angry. Harsana Mataji, she got angry. Stop this! He has come here to do Kirtan. Get out of here. I don't have time. I want to hear Krishna's names. I was shocked. I never seen that kind of determination in anyone. For her, her sisters, her mother, her husband, her child, doesn't matter. Ekah Kurunandana. Vyavasayatmika buddhir. Ekah Kurunandana. Bhausha kanantascha buddhir vyavasayana. She was not insensitive towards them. She loved them. But she was very clear. I have had many husbands. I have had many sons. I had many parents. I don't want that again. Krishna, I want you. The determination came in her. It was very clear. Prabhu, chant for me. Chant for me. Lila Prabhu, please chant for me. I started chanting. And she was very happy. She became peaceful. Whatever the relatives are discussing, what will relatives discuss? Kya karenge bolo? When you die, I know you will not know when you die. But when someone dies, please go. When someone dies in this world, please go there and stand there and see what natak happens there. हिंदी में बोलते हैं बकवास होता है बकवास कुछ नहीं होता है there is no love one person here and there they cry for some time after that क्या होता है कुछ नहीं होता है when will they कब निकालेंगे when will you remove when will they start discussing कितना ये फ्लैट नहीं का है क्या oh I thought he gave it to his son no oh this oh that all nonsense your brother and sister will discuss nonsense. Parents will cry for some day, my child died. Very painful for a child. But after that, what? My food, I'm diabetic. If I don't eat, what will happen? Right? Wife is crying. Husband and wife is, oh, what? Who will take care of me? That's all in this world. In this world, everybody is losing somebody. In small or big way. You should realize that. But I'm not saying they don't love. There is love, but their love is this much as compared to Krishna's love. If Krishna is traveling us from body to body, life after life. He is the only one who is traveling body after body, life after life. समझ रहे हैं सब लोग? Yeah. So, at the time of death, when devotees are around, they chant Krishna's names for you. Even after you die, they chant Krishna's names for you. Your soul is wandering, they chant names of Krishna. Krishna, please help. Prayers. So much prayerful thing will come. That only happens in association of devotees. Baki sab kuch bakwas hai. These days people are not even crying. Because there is no, why will you cry? You will only cry when some problem comes to you. Why will you cry for somebody else? They'll go, and when they enter the arena, oh, they'll go hug you. Oh, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Next, who will come crying like that? Again, the restart will happen. Because they are crying, you are crying. After that, after 2 days, Nitai Gaur Hari Gaur. That's all it is. My father died. I have seen. Nothing belongs to you. Nobody belongs to you here. Nobody belongs to us here. I'm not telling Vairagya, I'm telling you the truth. Nothing, nobody belongs to you. Don't think anybody is your well-wisher. There's only one well-wisher. Krishna or a devotee. Krishna's devotee. They are the only well-wisher. In devotees also you'll find problems because not everybody is a devotee. Just wearing this dress doesn't make me a devotee. Devotee means a very, very high thing. Who only gives Krishna. Who only gives Krishna. Who is not here to impress you. Once one person, he doubted Srila Prabhupada. It's okay, people can doubt. He told, I'm not sure if he's what he says. I am not sure if he's a great pure devotee. I want to test him. True incident. And devotee said, okay, you're most welcome, you can be with Prabhupada. So he was with Prabhupada for 7 days. Wherever Prabhupada went, he went with Prabhupada. Wherever he went, in this meeting, this Satsang, this program, this place, that place. 7 days he was with Prabhupada. After 7 days, he came and told the devotees, he is a pure devotee. He is a pure Vaishnava. He said, what did you see? I saw many things. But one thing, Saransh of what I felt, he is not doing anything to impress anyone. He is doing only things to serve Krishna. Khatam. So, what makes Prabhupada great? He did not speak a single word to get people. He spoke the truth as it is. That's why Bhagavad Gita as it is changing lives. Changing lives. You come to Satsang, it changes your life. Why? Because you're speaking the truth. Whatever I'm repeating in the last, half an hour, is I'm repeating the words of Prabhupada. That is why they are strong. लग रहा है ना? जोर से लगा, कितने लोगों को लगा? फट बोल. कुछ लगा? थोड़ा लगा? क्यों लग रहा है? क्योंकि सच जा रहा है. इसमें झूठ नहीं है. बिल्कुल 0% lies there. It's truth. Nobody in this world actually belongs to us. Truth. Only Krishna is our well-wisher. Truth. Follow the process and you will see the result. Truth. I am weak right now. So many anarthas are there in me. Truth. I cannot come out of this by myself. Truth. Be with devotees and one day Krishna will save you. Truth. Yeah? But you do any activity without Krishna in it. You do any activity without Krishna in it, unrelated to Krishna, you are creating karma. And in creating karma means you are in the chained victimization of action and reaction, birth after birth. अच्छा लग रहा है ना? 5 words now. Chained victimization of action and reaction, birth after birth. Any questions? Okay. What did you learn out of it? हाथ उठा के बोलो. One sentence or one word. So far, yeah.
We should surrender fully unto Krishna with no expectations.
We should surrender unto Krishna with no expectation. Hari Bol. Yes. Yes, Mother. Na aham na mama. Nothing belongs to me. I am not in control of anything. Hari Bol. Jai. Anything else? Yes, bro.
Believe in God.
Believe in God. Yes.
have to pay everything.
Huh?
I have to pay everything.
You have to
Pay everything.
pay for everything. Payment is needed. Yes.
Don't make bad karma, don't make good karma, make a karma.
Yes. Don't make good karma. Don't make bad karma. Do akarma. When you do akarma, you automatically do good karma. Don't be in the thinking that that means I should not help somebody because he's doing karma. No. When you do akarma, do it on behalf of God. When somebody is struggling, oh Krishna, due to his karmas, he is struggling. You gave me something more than I deserve. Let me give some wealth to him. Let me give some health to him. Let me lend him my hand on your behalf. Akarma. Oh, I have money, I'll give it to you because I have, you don't have, I'm such a nice, merciful person. Karma. Yes, anybody else? Yes, bro.
We have to do our duty without getting attached.
Without looking at the result. होगा नहीं, वो अपने हाथ में नहीं. वोट डालो. रिजल्ट कोई महात्मा आएगा या पप्पू आएगा. नॉट इन योर हैंड्स. अपने हाथ में नहीं है वो. एनीथिंग एल्स यू लर्न?
Do your duty surrendering to Krishna.
Surrender to Krishna. And don't look for perfection in the way you're doing what you're doing. That's not in your hands. For example, I'm seeing that Prabhuji he wants to sit and listen to the class, but the child is doing tantrums. He's holding and going again and again. You think Krishna will give more points to somebody sitting like nicely and less points to him because he's not sitting? No. Doesn't matter. He is bhavagrahi Janardana. He is looking at your endeavor. He is looking at your intention. That's all it cares. That's all it matters. I did the puja perfectly, everything perfectly, sit straight, in north direction, give the coconut here, this, that, this, I finished it, yes! Shrama eva hi kevalam. It's only useless endeavor if there is no devotion for Krishna. When there is devotion for Krishna, automatically you will keep everything in north side, this side, automatically you do. You don't have to put any endeavor. Yeah. क्या राजेश जी ठीक है. Let's go next to us. I didn't go anywhere far.
कहते हैं ना भगवान भाव का भूखा होता है.
भावी देखता है, उससे ज्यादा हम कुछ दे भी नहीं सकते. हम कुछ नहीं दे सकते उससे ज्यादा. वो तो भूखे बहुत चीज के हैं, लेकिन हम कुछ नहीं दे सकते. हम जो देते हैं परफेक्ट नहीं होता. 51. कर्मजं बुद्धि युक्ता ही फलं त्यक्त्वा मनीषिणा जन्मबन्ध विनिर्मुक्ता पदं गच्छन्ति अनामयम्. Anamaya. Sorry. Translation. Repeat after me. By thus engaging in devotional service to the Lord, great sages or devotees free themselves from the results of work in the material world. In this way, they become free from the cycle of birth and death and attain the state beyond all miseries by going back to Godhead. So, by thus engaging in the devotional service to the Lord, great sages or devotees free themselves from the results of the work in material world. In this way, they become free from the cycle of birth and death and attain the state beyond all miseries. Right? So, how do you come out of this world? How do you go out of this world? Devotional service, bhakti. Bhakti is the only way. Only way. No Kundalini yoga, no Hatha yoga, no this yoga. Nothing will pull you out of this world. It will keep you in this world only. If you become a great yogi, where will you go? You'll go to the planet of yogis. If you go to planet of yogis, everywhere you'll see yoga mats only. Then again you'll think, hey, kahan pe aa gaya main? Right? If you become a jnani, what will happen? You'll take birth in a library. How many have gone to a library? Yeah, you've gone, right? Have you seen any insect in a library? Roaming around, insect? Be respectful to that insect. Because बहुत ज्ञानी हो, इतना ज्ञान लिया पिछले जन्म में, इतना अटैच हो गया बुक्स को, बुक्स के साथ ही पैदा हुआ. What did you achieve? Nothing. Become a bhakta. Don't become a karmi. Don't become a yogi. Don't become a jnani. Become a bhakta. Bhakti is the only thing we are here, we have taken birth for. Bhakti means to understand He is God and He'll pull us out. Krishna has already stretched his hand. Huh? We are in a well. Krishna has already stretched his hand. Krishna's hand is already like this. We are not catching it. We are not catching it. Because we are like, Krishna, 1 minute. अच्छा लग रहा है. Krishna अभी नहीं करो. Krishna मेरे बेटा settle होना Krishna. अच्छा लग रहा है. Krishna not now Krishna. Just got married Krishna. थोड़ा honeymoon पे जाके आता हूँ ना. उसके बाद Krishna. Krishna is like, निकल. My hand is here. Come out. You don't know what you are doing. Just come out. Hold my hand. We don't have faith in Krishna. That is the problem. That is the problem. One person, he was doing, it's a true incident, somebody told, he was doing mountain, what do you call it, trekking or mountain climbing. And at one point, he was at a place where he is there, nobody. These are really crazy people. Huh? How many of you have seen any time people who climb mountains? You seen? Crazy people. Huh? I used to live in Denver. And there is this, what mountain you said that? Rocky Mountains. ऐसा बोलते हैं, बड़ा एक mountain range होता है. So मेरे घर से बहुत पास था. I can literally drive and go in 25 minutes. I'm in between the mountains. There, some places, I used to go sit and chant. I used to see one fellow is alone climbing the mountain. पागल है? Just alone, somewhere, some corner is. मतलब last life he was a lizard. Same tendencies are going. So he is climbing the mountain, his sense of achievement. वो गिर के मरेगा किसको मालूम भी नहीं चलेगा. You know that? When you are entering the Rocky Mountains, there is a check post. There you have to tell, I am going now. So they write down your name and your number and everything in the entry time. When you are exiting, you have to tell. If you are not exited, then they will start the investigation. Where are you? Like even for Chardham Yatra, now they are doing it in Rishikesh. When you are going, you get a stamp that you entered the Chardham. वापस आएगा नहीं आएगा बाद में होना चाहिए. So this person is climbing and suddenly the rope broke and he started falling down with one rope held to him and it came in between and started hanging in the midair. Literally in the midair. Right? And when devotee was telling, oh, save me now. He's in dark, complete pitch dark. He doesn't know where he is. He's floating in the air and he knows there is only one rope. There is only one rope. And the place is also dark. Even sunlight doesn't come there. It's so dark. And he doesn't know what to do. He's just hanging. He can't pull himself up. He fell very down. And he's telling, save me God, save me God. God is telling, just cut the rope. Huh? What kind of God is this? Cut the rope? Pagal hu main? Cut the rope. No. It's not God. I'll not cut the rope. Cut the rope. You have a knife, cut it. Did not cut the rope. And later on they found his body hanging, dead, 2 feet above the ground. 2 feet above the ground he was hanging. He died there. All he had to do, cut the rope. And he was right there. Right? We don't have confidence in the word of God. He must have shouted the whole night, save me, save me, save me. Head down, blood is coming into his brain. He cannot be straight. Something he has to do. I'm sure Krishna would have told him, cut the rope. I don't have the trust. So he died. Right? Same situation is of our life. Huh? We are also hanging. Don't think you are sitting here. We are also hanging. Krishna is telling, surrender unto me. Sarva dharman parityajya. No kula dharma, jati dharma, pitru dharma. Sarva dharman parityajya. Keep aside all your dharmas. Mam ekam sharanam vraja. Surrender unto me only. don't surrender to this devata, that devata, that devata. Why? You will get diverted. Because all devatas are coming from me only. I have created this material world, given it to the devatas so they can help you come back to me. Right? What is the biggest dharma of Agni Devata? Huh? No! that's a normal part of his duty, but his greatest dharma is to send our offerings to the devatas. You understand? When we say Swaha, Swaha, he is accepting the offerings. Through the fire, he is sending it to all the Mukoti devatas and to Narayan also. That is his main function. Why is cow very important? Because through cow ghee only you can offer. Nothing else you can offer. You can't create your, pastry and say Swaha pastry. Kuch nahi hoga uska. It has to be cow ghee only. And what cow ghee? Not Jersey cow ghee. It has to be Desi cow ghee only. And a Desi cow ghee with a cow that has given milk with some happiness, some compassion. Now is cow important? Prabhuji is so important, huh? Without a cow you won't get the ghee. Without the ghee you can't offer to Agni Dev. Without Agni Dev your offering will not go to Narayan. If it doesn't go to Narayan, you will stay in this world. See how everything is interconnected? Right? So, what I am trying to say is, we are not having faith in the name, faith in the word of God. That is the reason we are here. His hand is stretching, Baba, you are not catching it. Once one great sannyasi, his name is Indradunya Swami Maharaj, he was giving a class. The mercy of God is very important. Accept this mercy. And one disciple, he's a good friend of mine, his name is Vijay Gopal Prabhu. So he went to Maharaj and said, Maharaj, I need your mercy, Maharaj. I need your mercy, Maharaj. Maharaj, I need your mercy. Maharaj told him, mercy is there, you are not taking it. You are not taking it. Rain is falling, you are not collecting it. You are not collecting it, rain is falling. God's mercy is there everywhere. We are not taking it. We are not taking it. I am not taking it. I know that. That is the reason I am still here. Right? Krishna is asking us to be serious in our spiritual life. First of all, serious with our life. Don't waste your life for entertainment. Who is getting entertained in this world? Maya is getting entertained. Maya Devi is getting entertained. Looking at all of us, she is entertaining. Right? You don't need any more entertainment. You need some commitment to go back to Krishna. That is why come to class. For who are you coming to class? आपके लिए. Why am I giving this class? तुम्हारे लिए नहीं, मेरे लिए. समझ रहे ना? Very important. We should be determined why we are doing what we are doing. Purport. Please everybody focus as I read. The liberated living entities belong to that place where there are no material miseries. The Bhagavatam 10:14-58 says, Samashvritaye padapallavaplavam mahatpadam punya yasho murare bhavam buddhirvatsa padam param padam 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 yatvipadam natesham. For one who has accepted the boat of the lotus feet of the Lord, who is the shelter of the cosmic manifestation and is famous as Mukunda, or the giver of Mukti, the ocean of material world is like the water contained in a calf's hoof print. Param Padam, or the place where there are no material miseries, or Vaikunta, is his goal, not the place where there is danger in every step of life. Owing to ignorance, one does not know that this material world is a miserable place where there are dangers to every step. Out of ignorance only, less intelligent persons try to adjust to the situation by fruitive activities, thinking that the resultant actions will make them happy. They do not know that no kind of material body anywhere within the universe can give life without miseries. Please repeat after this. Repeat after me. They do not know, that no kind of material body anywhere in the universe can give life without miseries. इसका मतलब क्या है? Material body मतलब miseries. ब्रह्मलोक में भी material body है, miseries. इंद्रलोक में भी material body है, miseries. अमेरिका में भी material body है, miseries. है कि नहीं? There is no material body without miseries. The miseries of life, namely birth, death, old age and diseases, are present everywhere within the material world. But one who understands his real constitutional position as the eternal servitor of the Lord and thus knows the position of the personality of Godhead, engages himself in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Consequently, he becomes qualified to enter into the Vaikuntha planets, where there is neither material miserable life nor the influence of time and death. To know one's constitutional position means to know also the sublime position of the Lord. One who wrongly thinks that the living entity's position and the Lord's position are on the same level is to be understood to be in darkness and therefore unable to engage himself in the devotional service of the Lord. He becomes a Lord himself and thus paves the way for the repetition of birth and death. But one who understanding that his position is to serve, transfers himself to the service of the Lord, at once becomes eligible for Vaikuntha Loka. Service for the cause of the Lord is called Karma Yoga or Buddhi Yoga, or in plain words, devotional service to the Lord. Beautiful purport. Prabhupada is telling the same thing that we discussed. Or rather, we discussed the same thing that Prabhupada told. Right? That we have to be very, very clear on what we are trying to enjoy here. This world is not for our enjoyment, though everything looks for our enjoyment, and material body will give us misery. Young body, old body, white body, black body, doesn't matter. Okay? Let's go to the next verse. Yada te moha khalilam buddhir vyavati tarishyati tadagantashi nirvedam Shrotavyasya Shrutasya cha. When your intelligence has passed out of the dense forest of delusion, you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard. So Krishna is telling, when we become really spiritually intelligent, then we'll actually understand log kya bol rahe hain. Till then you'll not understand. Spiritual intelligence will invoke you to start thinking in the right direction. That what is important for you in life, what is not important for you in life. Somebody is speaking about something, be very mindful. Don't waste your time. Don't get impacted by that. I think digital marketing is a very good career path. In digital marketing you can make a lot of things. And digital marketing will actually, easiest path you can learn from it. How much time you want to hear this? You can hear that in the office when you are supposed to work, because that is what pays you. Outside the office, there is no more digital marketing, only Krishna marketing. Very determined, resolute. You should be. Purport. There are many good examples. There are many good examples in the lives of great devotees of the Lord, of those who became indifferent to the rituals of the Vedas simply by devotional service to the Lord. When a person factually understands Krishna and his relationship with Krishna, he naturally becomes completely indifferent to the rituals of fruitive activities, even though an experienced Brahmana. Now here, Prabhupada is saying, ये करना है, ये अच्छा होता है, ये करना है, वो अच्छा होता है, घर में इसको इधर रखो, घर में उसको उधर रखो. These all things are only meant for people. These all things are only meant for people who are still not completely surrendered, who are still not totally convinced what is important in life. So does it mean we all should stop doing it? No. We should do it with a feeling that if it helps me in my devotional life, let me do it. If living in a house with good vastu will give me a peaceful mind through which I can chant properly, do it. But giving me a house with good vastu, which will give me more money, will give you another house. Not only in this life, next life also. So link it with Krishna. Everything link it with Krishna. Then you will find happiness. Then you will actually become peaceful. Did everybody understand what it was? No. Sri Madhavendra Puri, a great devotee and acharya, in the lines of the devotee says, Sandhya Hare Krishna. Yeah. Sandhya Vandana Badram Astu Bhavato Bhon Snana Tubhyam Namo Bho Deva Pitaras Cha Tarpana Vidhau Naham Kshama Yatam Yatra Kwapi Nishadva Yadava Kulottam Sasya Kamsha Dvisha Smaram Agham Harami Tad Alam Manye Kim Anyena Me. Oh, my prayers 3 times a day, all glory to you. Oh bathing, I offer my obeisances unto you. Oh demigods, oh forefathers, please excuse me for my inability to offer you my respects. Now wherever I sit, I can remember the great descendant of the Yadu dynasty, Krishna, the enemy of Kamsa, and thereby I can free myself from all sinful bondage. I think this is sufficient for me. So Madhvacharya, who is none other than Hanumanji, who has appeared as an Acharya. We are in Brahma Madhva Gauda Guru Parapara Sampradaya. So we are followers of Madhvacharya. So he is telling that, oh forefathers, thank you very much. Putra Devata, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh Devatas, thank you very much. But I am feeling very peaceful now because I have surrendered to Krishna. Even though my rituals may not be perfect, but ultimately I will go back out of this world. Right? Don't be ritualistic. Add a spirit to it, which makes it spiritualistic. Do everything with the spirit. Understand the spirit behind it. Why are you doing? What are you doing? That's very important. Otherwise, it becomes more ritualistic. Kitna deepdan kiya. Now we are going to do deepdan. So we can start keeping them. It's possible. They're in the. Why are we doing deepdan? Kartik Mas mein deepdan karna acha hai. Nahi. We will come back again next Kartik Mas also. कार्तिक मास में दीपदान इसलिए करते हैं because Krishna is pleased by it. Not that you will get something auspicious. लक्ष्मी पूजा क्यों करते हैं? लक्ष्मी के लिए. लक्ष्मी पूजा लक्ष्मी के लिए मत करो. लक्ष्मी पूजा नारायण के लिए करो. Narayan will be happy if you worship Lakshmi. Or Lakshmi will be happy when you worship Narayan. You understand? Try to do things with a proper, intention, proper goal. Otherwise, that will create bandhana. Tadartha karma kaunteya. Mukta sangha samachara. It will not give you mukti. It will create more bandhana. Yajñartha karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhana. Krishna is telling, go lokoyam karma bandhana. It will create bandhan. It will create attachment. Doing deepdan in Kartik Mas, doing Navaratri, Upavas, doing all good. But don't do it like a duty. Do it for the pleasure of Krishna. Don't do it because ये करने से हमारे घर में अच्छा होगा. घर में कुछ अच्छा कभी नहीं हुआ, अभी नहीं हुआ, तब आगे भी नहीं होगा. समझ रहे? Do it for his happiness. And do it because my guru told, for my guru's happiness. When you do it as a service without any expectation, without any expectations of any result, that is bhakti. Right? And that will give you eternal results. The Vedic rites and rituals are imperative for neophytes. Comprehending all kinds of prayers 3 times a day, taking a bath early in the morning, offering respects to the forefathers, etc. But when one is fully in Krishna consciousness and is engaged in his transcendental loving service, one becomes indifferent to all these regulative principles because he has already attained perfection. If one can reach the platform of understanding by service to the Supreme Lord Krishna, he has no longer to execute different types of penances and sacrifices recommended in the revealed scriptures. And similarly, if one has not understood that the purpose of the Vedas is to reach Krishna and simply engages in the rituals, etc., then he is uselessly wasting time in such engagements. Persons in Krishna consciousness transcend the limit of Shabda Brahma or the range of the Vedas and Upanishads. I think Prabhupada is very clear on this. You all understood, right? Do it with Krishna in the mind. Prabhuji, we should be very, very focused, no? And where will the focus come from? When you are in association. Again and again I am repeating the same thing. I started today's talk with association. Ending today's talk with association. अगर आप संग में नहीं हैं तो सत्संग नहीं होगा. नहीं होगा. अकेले बैठ के सत्संग नहीं होगा. Don't even be in the delusion that मैं घर पे बैठ के जप कर लूंगा. नहीं होगा. It is just a matter of time. You will get drifted away and you will take birth again. And we have done that mistake many times. Be in association of devotees. Because devotees are the only people who will tell you what is good for you. Everybody else will tell what is good for you, but it is for their good. And we should be very, very careful. Just end with the right theme. Let's see. Yeah. 53. Shruti viprati pannate yada sthashyati nischala samadvav achala buddhis tada yogam avapshyasi. When your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, and when it remains fixed in the trance of self-realization, then you will have attained the divine consciousness. So flowery words of the Vedas. Who gave Vedas? Krishna only gave Vedas. And he is only telling Vedas are a problem. He is not telling Vedas are a problem. He is saying the flowery words of the Vedas can divert you. There is a verse in Srimad Bhagavad. It talks about big laundry list of things. You want a good husband, you should worship Lord Shiva. You want a good wife, you should worship some Devi. You want good complexion, you should worship this. You want sexual power, you should worship him. You want good body, you should worship him. We need good wealth, you should worship him. You want, this problem, diseases you should worship him. Right? This whole list. But all that list will bring you back here again. Again and again you'll be worshipping life after life. At the end it says, the one who worships Mukunda will not take birth again. Smaran Mukunda Angri Upagohanam. What is that verse? Navai Janajato Katanchana Braje Mukunda Sevi Anyavat Anga Samshriti Smaran Mukunda Angri Upagohanam Puna Vihatum Ichena Rasagraha Jana. Says that any person who has worshipped Mukunda, the taste for devotional service in him is planted. And even if he tries to run away, Mukunda, full assurance in devotional service. If you all come to Satsang sincerely and desire for that Krishna Prem, he will give it. And even in between you run, somebody will bring you back. How many here did not want to attend and your friend brought you here? Many times. That is association. Right? Purport. To say that one is in samadhi is to say that one has to fully realize Krishna. One has fully realized Krishna consciousness. That is, one in full samadhi has realized Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. The highest perfection of self-realization is to understand that one is eternally the servitor of Krishna and that one's only business is to discharge one's duties in Krishna consciousness. A Krishna conscious person or unflinching devotee of the Lord should not be disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, nor be engaged in fruitive activities for promotion to the heavenly kingdom. In Krishna consciousness, one comes directly into communion with Krishna, and thus all directions from Krishna may be understood in the transcendental state. One is sure to achieve results by such activities and attain conclusive knowledge. One has one has only to carry out the orders of Krishna or his representative, the spiritual master. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So till here Krishna is speaking. Next, Arjuna is going to ask question next week. Any questions now? What is the time?
10:17.
10?
10:17.
10:17.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions, Prabhuji Mataji? No questions? Okay. So we'll read, we will sing the prayers. The lamps are there. The Damodar Aarti will do. This is the month of Damodar still. So we have, Radha Damodar there. Yashoda is trying to tie. Yashoda is tied Krishna rather. So you look at that Krishna who is tied in this month of Kartik, and then you offer lamp to him. Saying, Krishna, please, you have allowed yourself to be tied by your mother only because you love her. You also love me, but help me get that love towards you. Ask Yashoda Mai that whatever love you have towards Krishna, please give me a little. I want to also love Krishna like you love Krishna. Okay? All the gopis, all the great, Goswamis of Vrindavan, they're all great gopis. So we will sing this kirtan. Everybody can go to Google Guru. Yeah, I want to. And browse for Namam Ishwaram Satchitananda Rupam. Can you all do that? Okay. And can somebody give me also his mobile with the kirtan? Yeah. You want to sing? Yes, perfect. Prabhuji wants to sing. Hari Bol. Pranil Prabhu has learned Damodar Ashtak, which means we all can also learn. Right? Yes. Tell me when you are all ready. And after that, my humble request is, wherever you are sitting, come till this far and take the lamps, and from there only offer. If you come very close, one by one, it will take a lot of time. है ना? तो थोड़ा दूर से खड़े होके आप ऑफर कीजिए. कृष्ण इज भावाग्रही जनार्दन, नॉट डिस्टेंस जनार्दन. थैंक यू. आपको चाहिए? You already have. He already has. He is going to sing. You all can learn this kirtan in the house. You keep singing, you will learn it. Are you all ready?
First time.
Okay, when Hare Krishna mantra will start, you all can stand up and start taking Deepam from Shalu Mataji. She will give, and you can start offering it here.
First me.
Yeah, first he will sing, then repeat. Don't sing with him. Yes. Yes, bro. Hare Krishna.
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं रसकुण्डलं गोकुलीव्रजमानम्
नमईश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं रसकुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् यशोदाभियो लोकलादवमानम् परं दृष्टमत्यन्ततोदृशगोत्रं परं भोजयुगमेन सात्विकनेत्रम् स्वातकं पात्रीरेखं सकन्धा सिताग्रैव दामोदरं भक्तिभद्रम् स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे
तदीयेशितने भक्तितत्वं अनाप्रेमतत्त्वं
सावृति वन्दे
वरं देवमोक्षं नामचावरुणा वचनं विनियं परिषदपीय
परं देवमोक्षं नामोक्षं वरिं वा चैनं विरेहं वरिषदपीह
इदं देव पूर्णादगपालवारं ददामि मनस्सरीरस्य किमन्ये
इदं ते गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्यामि मन्ये
नमो देव दामोदरनन्दविष्णो प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजनाधिमग्नम्
नमो देव दामोदरनन्त विष्णु प्रसीदा प्रभो दुःखजलानिमग्नम्
कृपादृष्टिपश्चाति दिनं बकारो गृहाणि च मम भक्तिदृश
कृपादृष्टिविष्याति दीनं बतानु गृहाणि च मामग्नं हृदयस्य दृश्य कुबेरात्मजो बद्धमुपदयद्वत् त्वया मोचितो भक्ति भजौ कृपौच
प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामि प्रयचा नमो शीघ्रो मे श्रीदामोदरीय
तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ नमो ग्रहो मे श्रीरामोदरेय
नमस्ते सुतां मे सुरतिसुधां मे त्वदीयोर्नायक विश्वस्य धामे
नमस्ते स्तुदामे स्फुरदीप्तिदामे त्वदीयो हाराथ विश्वस्य दामे
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो रसलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो लीलाय देवाय तु
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो रसलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो रसलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Everyone Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे दामोदर दामोदर राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे
Prabhupada, भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की
Thank God, Premanande. Please everyone take prasad. Mahaprasade Govinde. Nama Brahmane Vaishnave. Sulpa Punya Vratan Rajan. Vishwaso Naiva Jayate. Shariraha Vidyajan. Jedendriya Trahe Kal. Jive Phile Vishe Sagare.